Hi guys, it's Alyssa and welcome back to my channel. I did this look for my crone video that came out on Friday and I just want to kind of show you how I did it. If you want to know how I did it and you want to hear me talk about beauty and stuff, then just keep watching. Hi guys, it's Alyssa and welcome back to my channel for this Moon Day chat. I had thought about one time starting a vlog and then I decided, man, that's so difficult. Plus, I kind of feel like the stuff that I've been talking about on these Mondays and even when I had started on Bridget on my channel or when I talked about my past, I feel like it all kind of correlates with what I'm doing on Friday, even though Friday's more produced. Today I was like, why don't I just show you guys how I do my makeup? So I haven't actually recorded my crone video yet when you're seeing this. So that crone video would have already come out last Friday and this is just gonna be the makeup look that I did. So we can also talk about like beauty and stuff because we have been talking about the maiden and there's like obviously Venus. I think it's relevant because I think we're all kind of stuck in this like what is beautiful really? Like if you're unconventionally attractive or what is it, unattractive, conventionally unattractive, then you would be like, well, trying to promote some sort of inner beauty, right? But if you're beautiful, then you'd be like, oh, I'm trying to promote like whatever. I don't know. I think that women are just deeply insecure no matter what, especially because we don't fit into like the homogenized face, like the face that everybody has right now. And the only way you can get that face is through extra work. It's like, and I don't think that it's wrong to do work on yourself. Like it's like shaving your armpits. I don't know. I just like to shave my armpits. Not every woman likes to, whatever, but it is very Venusian to do more to your body, right? But Venus itself can be taken over by men. You see, like, in the beauty community, men are at the top of that game. Anything that Venus has really wants to be, like, kind of taken by men. And so men have then been dictating beauty standards on all sides in fashion, too. So it's just kind of one of those things. It's like, well, how do women take back their own beauty? How do we empower each other? So I thought we'd talk about it. So this is my real face. Let me talk about this first. I have acne scars because when I was 18, all of a sudden I broke out on my cheeks. And so you can see this here. This was one of those things, like when this happened, it was so sad for me because I was finally coming out of like my high school days where I wasn't cool and I was like, maybe I'm gonna be pretty. And then I used to be like just shoving chemicals on it, like Proactive, which did nothing but dry it out and whatever. This is me. So I have L'Oreal Paris True Match Lumi in neutral. This neutral seems to be my face color no matter what. It looks a little dark right when it comes on, but it eventually merges in with my skin tone quite nicely. The cameras just like pick up everything and you start to just look like, I feel like right now I have Drew Barrymore face. I get told a lot that I look like Drew Barrymore, but I feel like it's mainly when I'm not wearing makeup. That's what I look like. That's just a thing that I have. And I'm like, oh, I look like Drew Barrymore today. So this is a Tarte Shape Tape. I have this in, this is double, I have it in Fair. Fair is not the right color, but we're gonna do it anyway. And I put it down my nose and on my like mustache and in the shadow areas and right here. And then I just let it sit here for a second. Looking like a tiger. And then I have this one. This is a Laura Mercier, right? And it's in like number 3, Secret Concealer. I just put this on my eye and blend that. And I just blend all of it in. Try to give myself some of that like, good glow. Banana setting powder. Right there. I just like put that because it's yellow. I really like yellow stuff on my face. It's like I don't really put a lot of powder, but you kind of have to put a little powder in order to contour. because then everything doesn't blend, and you know your life is about blending. You gotta blend, guys, blend. My contour palette that I always have is this shade Light, Kat Von D. Problem is this stupid color that I like. I'm not gonna be able to show you this because, well, it's, this one always breaks on me. This is my second palette of that, and that color breaks. It's so annoying. And guys, I just do makeup the way that like I do makeup. It's always just been what I do with some like white. I don't know, like I just feel it out. I'm big at feeling my makeup out. So I'm gonna take the lightest, or like the shade, because it's kind of got a blue tone, and put it into like the hollows of my cheek. All of a sudden I have more like definition in my face. Because I have kind of like, I have Pisces fish face, you know, it's just really like flat. Like I guess that's why I also feel like I have Drew Barrymore face, just because she's a Pisces. And when I was a little kid, people used to tell me I look like the girl from ET, so there's something when you're doing like makeup on the film too. I'll do my makeup and then I'll set myself up in front of the camera and I'm like, oh shit, you look like crap. So then I have to like add extra makeup. And usually it's like powder up in the front because I like caked on too much blush or something. And there's always some problem at the end. You know, I never went to makeup school. So I take this one that's all broken. It's like this more orangey color. I like that one right there and blend it into that. I should put my hair up. Are we having fun yet? You guys ever watch Party Down? I think makeup is like art, right? So I'm just using like the darkest color and I'm doing this to my nose. I have like a little crooked nose. Something that I don't like about my nose, and you know, everyone hates stuff about their own face, right? I mean, I don't think anybody's like, oh my God, Alyssa, your face is perfect. I think mostly people kind of are like, oh, Alyssa, you're attractive with a non-perfect face. That's kind of how I feel like when I read comments about my attractiveness. No one's like, man, your nose is so cute. Because my nose is not cute. It's kind of weird. It's a weird nose, and that's okay. But like this part right here, it's like, why that line, this line right here, I always try really hard to like just get rid of it. And it doesn't really work. See, it's a shadow. Whatever. So I use this Mary Kay blush. It's probably really old. I'm sorry, it's gross. But it's just like the thing that they put in there. My mom used to sell Mary Kay, obviously, because she's a boomer woman. And she gave me these like old blushes. So I just have this little thing. And this one's like, it's like tanner. And this is exactly what I'll find in the camera later. I'll be like, holy shit, Alyssa, why'd you do that to your blush? But it just, when I'm like looking at it in the light, I'm like, this looks good, right? And like put a little blush. But I have this like idea of putting blush everywhere in my face. Makes me look alive. So that's something. I don't think everyone needs to like makeup. I don't think everyone needs to get in touch with their Venus side. But I do think that there's something about the Venus side. I mean, we all have Venus in our charts. Like, where is your Venus? My Venus is in Virgo, so I'm like, technically, I feel like that just makes you feel like you're never pretty enough. Or you can go the opposite route. I'm not going to do anything. I'm so natural. I don't know. There's all the different ways. But I just do think, like, Venus in Virgo, especially, we just pop with makeup on. I mean, to be honest, I don't really I never wear makeup, like, during the day. It's just, like, on camera, I wear makeup because it makes me, like, I just like to, like, it's like an art. Like when I'm making a video for this, like I put the time and the effort into making it, and that makes me happy because I like the whole aesthetic and everything, and Venus is very aesthetic, so it's just kind of one of those things, I guess. Now I don't remember what this is called. This is such an old pencil and I bought it a long time ago and it's lasted forever, and I've tried different eyebrows things, and the only one that I like is this dumb one, because it's just easy. I've done like eyeshadow on my eyebrows before. Just line it on the bottom, and then I line it at the top, and then I take this little brush, right, and I just like brush it up. Your left side's usually your prettier side, and your right side's usually not as pretty. It's your feminine side right here, on the more masculine side. Sometimes it's different for everybody, but people have their good side and their bad side. because it's like kind of more up, you know, and on my right side I have more of like a square jaw, and this kind of comes down a little bit more, a lot more eyelid up here. I use this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. Now, I didn't put a primer on my whole face. I never put a primer on my whole face. I probably should, but so I put this on. You see how nice? I'm just stretching my eye out. They'll tell you all the time, don't do that. Oh shit. This just broke. I guess I need some new one. Okay, so I'm gonna use this palette today for the Chrome. Usually when I'm picking out my like eye makeup, I just go with like, I kind of just go with the flow. Like Pisces rising, I'm just like reaching in and feel like which one feels good. Does this one feel good? Yeah. But then like my hand right now is like going into this box, and I'm like, maybe there's another one I'm supposed to feel too. I think so. I'm gonna get, there's another, yeah. So I got this Urban Decay Vice Limited. Ooh, it's got some good colors in it. So it's got these colors. But then I like the Venus. This is the Venus. Oh shit, that's not the Venus one I want. Of course, this is Venus 1. This is Venus 2. Now this is the Goth Venus. I like the Goth Venus because the Goth Venus is like the Crone more so. I really like live by the just blend and make it easy. I have very hooded eyes. So when I do my makeup like the regular way, you can't see it, you know, because that's like my eyelid falls over my eye. So if I just do makeup right here, then I'll open my eye and you'll barely see it. So I have to do more eye makeup up here. So when you're like watching someone with great big beautiful eyes do their makeup and you listen to them, your makeup's gonna end up looking stupid, which mine does sometimes. I like looking at them, I'm like, oh shit, I like didn't even I didn't even do it up here enough. It starts to like peek out at the side, so I don't really like that. Here's the tutorial, guys. First, you prime your eyes. Then you find the lightest color in your palette. Anonymous in the Lime Crime. See how light that is? You just want a really light one to go across your whole thing. You just need a base. It's all about creating the base first, all right? You don't have to be nice about it. You just put it on. It's like not hard. It's the easiest part. Just you want to use probably like a fluffier brush. Doesn't really matter. Not right now. Completely put the light all over. So you want like fluffy brushes and less fluffy brushes. I used to do my makeup with brushes I bought at Hobby Lobby for painting because they're a lot cheaper there. So you just go to Hobby Lobby, buy some brushes, and then you get to have a beautiful eye makeup look. This is a heavy look. Normally you would get like a medium tone color and just put it right here. But I don't want that because I really want to look dark and scary. So I'm going to use Nameless. So we're going to use that one. Put it right here, okay? I just want to see, as you can see, I'm putting it above my eye up there. I want to create a shadow that these aren't so heavy. Look how nasty I just did it. See? It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. Just keep going. Just keep putting it on there. You're worried about this. You shouldn't be worried about this. Let it happen. Let it all flow. And then I'm going to take this black, which is called Perversion, because we are perverts. We're perverts. Like Parks and Recreation. And I'm just going to put this under here. Now, here's the deal, guys. You need to look like you're a child who's never put makeup on before when you do this. Because if you are too limited, it's not going to look great. Smoke that shit out, right? Then you want to bring that eye up, right? Then I'm going to take this, it's a little bit less black. It's called Backdoor. And I'm just going to blend it in with this for a minute. Now you do this with exactly what I'm doing with any colors. And if they're lighter, you'll have a lighter look. It's just a lighter day smoky eye. I'm here to open up my eyes and not to make them smaller. I used to, in my older videos, I would just use liquid eyeliner and I would just go right here. But as you can see, it takes away the white. Having lighter on my eyelid just makes it look bigger. And I used to just take that away and I'd be a black line here and I would look like I had a bigger eye up here. It's just about like the way that you put your makeup that changes how your face looks. And I also have I have a scar up here. So a lot of times the makeup doesn't like to go on that scar. It looks like it's dumb. And so what I want to do now is go back in with a lighter color, the Venus 2 palette. We're going to do this color Fly. That color Fly. It's almost like a yellowy. I'm going to put it in the inner corner of my eye. That kind of blends. Take a little blending brush. Kind of blends into the inner corner. I'm not going to use that same color at the top here. I'm going to go back in with this Anonymous that I started off with. You just want to make it like a line. Keep that away from your eyebrows. Over here, to get it up more, you can take that same Anonymous color, just kind of like make your eyes up more. And I really want this to be dark, so I'm just gonna go back in. Like I blended it too much. So I'm going back with that Perversion. It's reminding it that it wants to be here. I want to put this Fly on my whole lid, like right up here, because I think it'll just make my eyes pop. I am going to do a little liner on the side. This is just like a stick liner. Fresh Flicks. Just to make it like a darker, heavier. I'm going to take this. It's a little Ofra and Talia highlighter in Soho. Looks like a shell, so we're Venus here, aren't we? This is some bronzer. It's by Ofra too. Bronzer and Americano. I really always like to be tan, and I'm not tan anymore right now. So we're just tanning myself. Oops. Fuck, whatever. I have I have all these dark reds. These are Lime Crime, and I forget which one is my favorite. This one I think it's Wicked. It's Wicked. I'm pretty sure that's it, yeah. And it'll kind of go well with the other one. So I don't have good lip liners. I'm gonna use this. This is a eyeliner pencil. I'm gonna use this. Just line them. Now I hate wearing false eyelashes. I had eyelash extensions once and they were so awesome, and they fell off the first night. I cried them off. Also, in my last video, I talked about how I had mouth surgery that fixed my smile. What I didn't talk about was how it didn't really fix my smile. It actually made me have a horrendous crossbite. So what I had was a narrow palate, okay? When I smiled, you could only see these top 4 teeth, okay? But what happened, they went in there, they broke my palate with surgery, and they expanded it. I had to wear an expander, which kept expanding my smile, gave me a bigger gap. When they put it back together, though, if you can see, one side goes down lower into this side. So this side of my smile, you can't see any gums, and this side you can. And if you look, I have a middle tooth, like Tom Cruise and Scarlett Johansson. It just makes my face a little crooked and everything, and it's just kind of a weird thing. All I wanted was to get that fixed, and when they finally did it, the dentist, the orthodontist, didn't even do it right. This feels very, I don't know how I'm gonna do my hair yet. But I always think about that, because I'm that's probably insurance almost didn't cover my mouth because they said it was cosmetic, and then I had to go in and say I had a lisp. My smile is wider now. It's just everything in my jaw is crooked now. So I've always wanted to go and get that fixed. I mean, that's just the thing. We all have these like things we just want to fix. The more you like yourself as a person, the more you like what is staring back at you in the mirror. Because when you really think about a mirror, it's sort of an illusion. Like every time I look in the mirror, I see a different person. I don't even really know what I look like. So beauty is beauty. And there are some people who are just aesthetically more attractive across the board than other people. It's true. That's why some people can just get jobs based on their face. And granted, beauty standards and trends are always changing, but a beautiful face is a beautiful face. And not everybody has that. But you know what, something that people have is their unique qualities that are made up, like Chinese face reading. Our faces reflect our personalities. And when you have a good personality, people are going to be so drawn to look at your face. They're going to be drawn to want what you have and to even look like you. And it's everything to do with that your facial features are doing what they're doing because of what's inside of you. But I think that's just why you have to go internal and love yourself. It doesn't matter if a million people are telling you you're pretty or not. If you hate the way you look, it's such a shame. You have something about you that makes you unique. You have something about you that makes you beautiful. You have talents, you have skills, you have power. And that's what makes people like people. A beautiful rose versus a beautiful sunflower, though. They're just completely two different things. If you keep chasing after perfection, you're never going to stop looking. I guess that's my TED Talk. And I hope you liked this look. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. And I'll see you guys later.